All right, so now that we've talked about adverbs that describe when, how, and where, we're going to talk about adverbs of frequency and intensity. So frequently means how often something happens. How frequently do you brush your teeth? How frequently do you go to the grocery store? How frequently do you eat pizza? Okay, and then the other adverb we're going to talk about today is intensity. Okay, I'm sure you've heard somebody say, wow, that's intense, right? That's crazy. So it describes how much. Adverbs of intensity can describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so I know yesterday we said, well, look for the verb and then find the word that describes the verb. This is going to be a little trickier because now you're also looking out for adjectives or other adverbs that this adverb is describing. Okay, so let's look at one example here. I often forget to bring my lunch to school. How often do you forget? Often. That's not good because now you're going to be hungry. So this describes the frequency. How often do you do it? Often. Here's one that describes intensity. I am almost finished with my invention. That idea is too strange. Let's look at some examples down below. All right. So again, you're looking for the adverb, and then you're going to tell me if it describes how often or how much. Katie could barely believe she had won the science prize. All right, so what are we thinking about with Katie here? Katie could barely believe she had won the science prize. Well, she's believing, right? So how is she believing? She's believing barely. She could barely believe it. This tells how much. Let's look at another example together. She had never achieved such an honor before. Okay, so what is she doing? She's achieving something. Is there a word that describes how often or how much? Never. Never tells us how much, how often she's achieved it. Never has she done it before. So never would be a word that would describe how often. You're going to finish the rest, and if you have any questions, please let me know.